You're live! Ah! Okay, I got my battery hooked up on the phone, and orientation is locked. Okay, orientation is locked. Trying to get the camera set up where you guys can see what's going on. Let's see what I can come up with here. Hello, Damon. I'm gonna try and get this set up. Berto, hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, maybe we can use the box to hold the camera. Let's see what we can come up with here. Oh, this might fly, boys and girls. This might fly. Can you guys see that? Houston, Texas. All right. All right. Somebody time me. Let's see how fast we could install this TXV. On your marks, get set, go. I just got this little H.V.A.C coil. Tiny little guy. And we're just doing the expansion valve on this dude. And let's see what workers we need. We're only going to be 404A. I think this one is 62. L-half. L-half. Look at all these goodies we got here. Tons of goodies. That's gonna be me. L-half. These I'll keep. I like to keep a stack of these. So, pretty sure we're in 62. Number 065. 065. Yep. L-half. Here. Let's see if this thing's got any pressure in it from the factory. They're usually pretty good about it. That's a good sign. Did you guys know this? When we're out in the sun, our body makes vitamin D. Wonder if you guys knew that one. I work off my knees a lot because I had back surgery, so bending over for me is not super good. So it's easier for me just to get down on my knees. Usually I'll have my knee pads on, but my knees really aren't barking at me at this moment. And they're pretty much flattened out from working all the time anyways. Let's go ahead. Got that. A couple of tools I like to use while I'm doing this is my reamer. The reamer, and we'll probably get a screwdriver here in a minute too. Oh, I'll need my bigger tubing cutter too for the 7/8. We're getting a little sprinkle from that cloud right there. This cord comes over if you need to for your solenoid valve, but on this one, the customer wants to reuse his valve. And his valve you'll see tomorrow when I film, the solenoid valve's out here in the box, and there's not a lot of room on either side of the coil. It's going to be I'm probably going to bend some copper around the back and the sides here. And what's nice about it is these panels come out from the front for the future, so you can do that. Alright, so we got that cut. You can tell my blade's a little dull. Now let's get this bead coming downhill. And I'll go a little bit overboard reaming that dude out to help fit in the orifice, or pardon me, the nozzle. A lot of talk about the nozzles on YouTube. It's not a metering device. All this is for right here, in theory, is to stop what they call the slip. And the slip is if you're going straight in and one distributor might get more refrigerant than the other. And this is made so that even amounts of refrigerant will go to all your distributors. Remember, some distributors will have heaps of tubes coming off of them on bigger coils. Will your unit still work without this in there? Of course it will. Tons of them running out there. I always put them in because it's engineered that way. I wouldn't sit there and criticize you if you didn't. It's up to you guys. If you guys do what you do, I'll do what I do. That's the way I like to work. I came across boxes that have worked for years without those things in them. So I'll get it started like that. I'll just get a screwdriver just to push it down to the bottom lightly, not reaching on it. Make sure it's aiming the right way. So it's down in there, and then I'll take the clip. You don't have to get fancy with the clip. You can just shove it in there. And then you're going to use your screwdriver to position it. That's how I do those. And you'll feel it snap in place. And then it looks like it's supposed to. I know I can still zoom while we're live. Yeah, and then it'll look like that. So, yeah, oh, there it goes. And then it's in there like it's supposed to be. Okay. Get you guys back in there. I'm using the box to hold the camera. The box is my camera mount. Oh, is it still gonna hang in there? Let's see. Come on. There it is. All right. Okay, green. Let's chop this one real quick. I gotta push this down to 5/8. We're only running a 5/8 suction line. You can hear the rain probably hitting the camera, hitting around the camera on the box. Huh? I can hear it from here. Little sprinkler. Sand cloth shines things up. So tomorrow, where this coil goes, I'm not going to have room. Yeah, I might. This is on the bottom of the coil. I'd have room to get back here to put this on and the fittings, but it's going to be a lot easier to do it ahead of time if you know what the job looks like. Just get a little preparation. Now since it's raining, I got my garage right here, so no water's going to hit my copper. You can see the cutoffs about right here. The rain. Like I can look at you guys at the camera and see the raindrops on the box. This is our new valve. We're going to go balance port Sporlan. I don't like the Emerson TXVs at all whatsoever. Not a fan. I've just had way too many problems with those things. yellow bugs in there today. Now is I'm going to cut a little piece of 3/8 poke out next to the sunflower. I'm going to grab the bender real quick. I think I'm going to bend a little horseshoe. Probably about that long. Right there. You know, doing this live stream makes me think about John H.V.A.C. His real, all his live videos he does from like Lowe's and places. I don't have a Lowe's. I have a Home Depot in town though. He needs to do more at Home Depot. Like the sales are on and stuff and everything's on sale. Kind of eyeballing it. It's not like super critical. I'll make a big right there. And what's nice about these, doors come out the front. I don't have a lot of room on the side where we're going to install this tomorrow. It's a trip. So I kind of want to get it tight. Get it a little bit tight. Point. I gotta make it point. Little horseshoe. Little mariner preparation. Get my hair out of my face. Oh! Shit, you know what? I think I screwed it up. I think it needs to go up to the top. And then over. This is the bottom of the coil. See? Mark how big? Let's do a redo. And do over. Do over. Do over, Dave. Do over. And we're going to come out, make a hockey stick, then over, and then out. Okay, so it's out, a hockey stick, and then over. got the technology though. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. Now, if I was a real YouTuber, I would have edited that and then been like super tech. Yeah, first try. No, we all make mistakes. It's normal, part of it. It's all part of the job. I had a senior tech when I was a kid tell me one time I used to get really down on myself at recalls. He goes, hey, don't worry about it. The only time you're not going to have a callback is when you hang up the tools. So as long as you're using tools, you have to. It's not a big deal. You might be able to cheat and use this measurement for the first turn. If you already know where that's at. So that's going to be our hockey stick. Hockey stick. And then you could actually slide it over to the edge and get real sneaky. I'm going to put this in the valve. Good, tie it in the fluid, and then you come over there, then you're going to go right here. Put a little mark there. You don't want to do it 3 times. Twice is okay. 3 times, woo. 3 times. If you have to do it 3 times, you're getting into Lionel Richie territory. You know, 3 times a lady. All right, here we go. That's going to work. Now it's going to come out up at the top. That's what we want. Alright, now we can hook up our nitrogen. We have the fitting right here on the low side. We're going to hook up our nitrogen fluid. It'll go in through everything and come out right here. And I got the nitrogen reagent right here. So to make this work right, I got to plug up the suction line. You can use tape. You can use plugs if you have plugs. I'm probably going to use just a dirty old rotten piece of duct tape. Or you know what? I got some electrical tape right here. Rain's coming, wind's picking up. Let's give that a little test run. Let's see, crack-ola. We get a couple rags. Wet my spigots right over here for the house. Our valve wrap. Yeah, it's funny, I was at the parts house. I didn't even think about buying a new thing of the wet rag or the hot spot block stuff. I like that stuff. It works. It's out there, it works. I do have some gel some gel paste I want to put around the distributor. I've seen the distributors get hot and maybe get leaks. So we're using thermo tarp today. You know, it's funny, I got this stuff in my torch rig, and I always forget to put it around the dryers, and I still burn the dryers up. Because you know, you hit go mode, and it's like, oh, I should have used that stuff. My dryer's all barbecue. It happens all the time. I did it today on the chiller. Got a little of the old paint, gray paint turned black. Alright, let's go torch rig. Get the purge going. Check a risky on the purge ski. A piece of the pan. Now, my torch tip rig had changed up because I had the acetylene regulator broke, and then this was all I could get. So it's actually this is really too big for what we're doing, but it's all I got. It works good when you're working on bigger pipe. You know, you get I forgot to turn the acetylene on. You get to like 2-inch stuff like that. The bigger stuff works nicer. All right, here we go. I need a tiny little flame. I'll start off on the little equalizer line. Uh-oh, we went out of oxygen right in the middle of our race. You know why? Because I forgot to turn it on. Too much talking. All right, do over. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's looking nicer. I'm trying to get that liquid line with that stupid wire from the cylinder to pipe away. Look at that, I hit that with my finger. I got these way too loose. It's a bad habit of mine. And then I hit them. There we go. And then I hit them and I knocked my flame out of whack. Okay. Smoothing this one out a little bit. It was done a while ago. There we go. Alright. A little bit of the sauce on my joint right there. See how that works out. Make a little hockey stick on my solder. You hear my rag heating up. Interesting that it wouldn't stick in that one spot. Finally ran. Over here. Ooh, hot. That end was hot, wasn't it? Turdation. Some NorCal turdation right there. Get this one. Sauce off here. There we go. Achoo! That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to find that bushing for up here. Run this line on that too. Good stuff. Put you on. That bottom one came out terrible. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get a bad one. Alright, I'm going to crawl in the van and look for a 7/8 by 5/8 coupling. And then I'm the new owner of a horseshoe here. Yeah. I gotta find my cap. My cap's in the van for this. Let's get that real quick. Okay. All right. Huh? Got it. Okay. And I want to bend this 5/8 like I did my 3/8. I'll spin the coil. A couple things are spinning the coil. Okay. It's like flicking a booger. Okay. See, we already used that. We want to save these spools. This is garbage. It's a keeper. That's a keeper. Okay. I'm going to get my 5/8 to look like my 3/8. And, you know, it looks nice. You can bend it all around and all that kind of stuff. So. Straighten that out a little bit. This time I might break out the tape measure. Let's see. We're not going to get as tight radius bends with the 5/8, right? But I know I can make a hockey stick. 12 1/4. If I'm a little shorter, like 12 1/8. And then if I can come over, don't have a lot of room in that box. This is probably going to have to end up with that shot. Oh, my furnace is fired off. Did you guys hear that? We had ignition. Quarters. It's like, you'd be like, oh yeah, and then reality sets in and it's like, oh. Oh, I gotta get my bender. 5/8 bender coming up. Bam! Hockey sticks, making hockey sticks. Okay. Get that one, we can trim it back. Now I got room this way. I don't have room this way tomorrow. That's my hangar. At the moment, that's my hangar. My brain's kicking in a little bit. I said 12 and 1/8 inch. That was crooked. Let me fix that. So this one keeps moving over. I need it like this. Come on. Wait. P-trap on the other side. Maybe. It's going to be longer than I want just because of the size of the shoe on the bend. Bam, man's shoe. That's nice with croppers, you can pliable. When I'm up there pumping and mowing. Yep, we'll be able to fudge factor 5 out for sure. Get the purge and this is on. Purge of delicious. It's got 2 roads up here. So the old coil, it's got a large half force on it, I think, maybe 3/4, but it only had a 1/4 inch liquid line. I think it is 3/4. But only a 1/4 inch liquid line, so I got to replace the liquid line tomorrow for 2 years. It's going to be a lot nicer for it. Get it flowlicious, and then I always like to put a little fluid on there. That's how those old timers taught me. Alright. Stop the timer. Oh, I gotta clean up. It only counts until after cleanup. But that's pretty much it for that one. Then I can come over and read the comments. I'll put my rig away here real quick. The torch rig. See a little blowdown at the end? You guys ever do that? I don't know why I do, but I do. Oh, I got to tape up the ends of the pipe. Let's get that done. Oh, that's better. Much better. Okie dokie, hokey pokey. So I did get a new solenoid valve, but I'm going to install it where it's installed at the old one, just because they already had their electrical flex run over there. And because I have to upsize the solenoid valve to 3/8 also. You know, the size of your valve is also going to dictate how much, you know, refrigerant's flowing. And you'll lose BTUs. So you want to make sure you got the right size solenoid valve for your system, as well as your line set, your section line. Yeah. Yeah. Getting there, we're getting there. Wet rags in my little wet rag box. Damn. Phony McBurney. booger. Scott, you guys, you put the booger getting hit like this. Boink, right on the box. You probably heard it hit the box. Alright, now we're going to repackage this in my truck. Camping table. I think we've had this thing for over 20 years. Been a good little setup. I think I have to put some screws in it, to refurbish it. Battery pack going. Anybody still there? Did I bore the crap out of you? Almost time for a hydraulic sandwich. Dave is filming from home today. Yeah, we're gonna put that coil in tomorrow. See if I can catch up on some of the comments. See your TXV is coronavirus. It needs to be replaced. Repeat my name's a rag wrapper too. Attaboy. Yeah, that stuff, cleaning that stuff off is a pain in the ass. I just arrived at OC. Just arrived at a restaurant service. Supposed to be no one there. Girls chopping food. Other guy all over her. No social. Yeah, I had that at a deli yesterday, Phil. And it's in the hot zone. It was the one I kind of shined in that other video I was talking about when I knew they were going to do the shelter in place. Yeah, there's the drum kit where I make all the magic. There's I got that for like 50 bucks at the used place about 20 years ago. That was given to me, and that was given to me. The acoustic, that was cool. I think we got this at the flea market. The bongo, chongo bongo. Lucio, what's up? $38 minutes. Yeah, I was just cruising, breaking stuff, doing things over. Had a real shitty weld on the TXV outlet. I should have yeah. I like to weld those ones first when you can get on top of the weld when it's like upside down. But then you're really not purging nitrogen through the TXV. It's a take 22 on that one. Yeah, I had the camera stuffed in the box. You know where the tape holds the two sides folded in? So the tape, and then I stuffed the phone into that. Hey. Oh, we had the Dominican Republic in curfew 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. starting tomorrow. Wow, they're trying to save your country for real. That is, it's probably not a bad thing. Hey Dave, how is isolation going? Watch my previous live feed. Yeah, we're not isolated. I'm trying to do my best about it, but hey, we're allowed to go work and get parts, and the parts house is open. Why a tight camera shot? Oh yeah. You know, I wonder if I had it. Did I have it zoomed in, or was just the box too close to the coil? I'll have to watch on the playback. About your Astrovans, heads up on the Delco radio. When they fail, they cause all kinds of electrical bullshit issues. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. I got the ABS brake light on right now, but I haven't put the code reader on it yet to see what that's all about. Any ideas on that? Police are not stopping people in Wisconsin. Police are not stopping people in Wisconsin asking for papers. People just on the honor program for a safe at home play. Yep, that's what we're doing too. Repeat my name. But we'll see. I think Gavin Newsom, if they ever start testing in California, sees the numbers, he might get a little more aggressive on it. Yeah, I don't need anti-lock brakes, and it's not stopping the car from running, and it stops just fine. That's where I'm at, JCC 3279er. I just keep driving it. I got ABS on my motorcycle. I put the crash bar. I installed the crash bar. I installed the Wolo horn. I don't have any tips on the valve cores. I fought one this morning. I wish I could have filmed, but my customer was right there. Had a hell of a time getting the valve core out with the appy on. You know, I ended up changing out the valve core. I put a new one in at the end, but yeah, I was having a hell of a time. I have no tricks. No tricks to that one. I almost felt like, I guess the trick is, I almost felt like cutting the damn quarter-inch service port out and putting in a new one. That was going to be my trick. That was good. Let me show you guys this sticker. I did this song too. It's on my Ass, Gas, or Grass. Nobody rides for free. There's a song on if you go to my Reverb Nation account, it's all free. ReverbNation.com/Rasta1. There's a song, if you click songs, all my songs will come up, and there's an old one in there called 1978. And it's a story about when I was a kid. And that sticker used to be on the vans. Everyone had a van back then. And that was the hot sticker when we were on our BMX bikes. We were kids. Ass, gas, or grass. No one rides for free. Dude, we laughed so hard. And they were in that space tape. Remember that rainbow space tape? I'll never forget what those stickers looked like. Rainbow space tape, ass, gas, or grass. Nobody rides for free. Oh, so good. Good stuff. Thomas McDill. I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Thomas? We're doing good. What's going on over here? Let's see. Oh, yeah. The daughter's doing her homework. They've still got class. She goes to Johns Hopkins, but she's home from school, so she has to do it on the computer. Maybe I could do a live stream when the teacher's talking and we could get free education over the internet. You know, that's what they're going to figure out after all this is over. Oh, look, I got mask marks from wearing my mask. When this is all over, they're going to figure out that these kids aren't going to have to get all deaded up at college. They're going to be able to do it online. Some smart professors will figure out a way how to get a real acceptable college degree from online teaching. Then they won't have to pay for room and board, food, travel, all that stuff. And they'll really be stuck in their rooms more than they already are. They'll never go outside. Maybe going to school is a good thing. I'm all over the place. Yeah. So my day job, repeat my name, is at the college, and we're down to 2 days a week. They're not going to reopen this year. And then next year they're going to be super freaked out because they're going to be talking about round 2, what's it called? What do viruses do? They don't morph. What's that word I'm looking for, you guys? Mutate. Mutate. Yeah, if it mutates, I don't know what's going to happen. So, yep, Thomas was on it. Mutate. Mutate. Dave, I'd like to know if your opinion on fluke meters. Flukes are the best meters, Sterling Archer. The very best meters you can get. I've sort of been brainwashed into thinking they're the only reliable ones, but what's your take? No. So you get the high-end fluke stuff, it's scientific rated. You know, the $350 meters. What's the big one everyone used to have? The Fluke 87? That's the real deal, man. Industry standard. I run the UEI meter because I had bought some fluke meters for HVAC and they work just fine for what we do, for doing H.V.A.C. And every time it rained or something, that fluke meter would die. Then the parts house got the UEI meter in, and this was probably like 2002, 2003. And I bought that first UEI Phoenix meter, True RMS, and that thing's still going. It's been a great meter. And when they came out with the DL 429, I think Billy Noth had put it on his channel. Then I bought one because it had all the features I wanted with dual temperature probes and amp reads, and you could put all the field piece heads on. I have a couple of those still. Those kind of went to the wayside now with the probes and stuff. And that DL 429 is a good meter for doing HVAC. Is it super accurate or whatever, like a fluke, like the high-end fluke stuff? Probably not. Will it work for what we're doing? Yeah, like there goes my furnace cycling again. The daughter's got the heater cranked up. God dang it. I'm gonna go in there and turn that shit off. Nah, well, yeah, I'll let it go. Fluke 116, get the clamp amp that comes with it. $225 online. There you go. $225 is not expensive for a high quality meter at all whatsoever. Not bad, not bad. But if you have fluke in your bag, you got good stuff. I have fluke meters. I still have an old Fluke 12. I got one here for wrenching on the motorcycle. Here, let me bring you guys along. This is my little corner stash, and I got a bunch of tools in here for the motorcycle. And God, who knows when I bought this, but there it is. The old Fluke 12. This was made for HVAC way, way back. And that's how simple it was. This meter's still alive and going. Beep. Still alive and going strong. This is a damn good meter. I love this meter. That's why I've kept it. And then from this, it morphed into the Fluke 16, which is now your 116. As our industry changed, there was different features that we had to have, and there still is. Now you got to get your DC, your hertz, DC amps, all kinds of stuff as it changes. My garage is such a freaking mess. Look at this. This is a picture of Bob Marley, my buddy Lewis did for me out of the pastels, the crayons. Then I kept this bag right here. I always thought this funny for the guys up in Seattle. That's the name of their hamburger place. Go get a bag of dicks. Yep. So I kept that. And then we had went up to the oyster run way back in the day. And that guy that did the artwork signed this one for me. I thought that was pretty cool. That was if the earth ever comes back to normal, you get a chance to go do the oyster run at the end of September in Anacortes, Washington. Super pretty. Super nice up there. That was a good vibe. What else? That's about it. I'll try and film that change out tomorrow. I don't see why we can't. I don't see. Is the girl still doing her roller derby? She hasn't played since she went to college, but I think she wants to try. She was going to try and get on the team in Baltimore next year. I think was her plan. I don't know what's going to happen for next year now. But no, she has not been playing. My Fluke has trouble with K-ohms for sensors. Oh, did you get the Fluke? I got that one at the day job. It doesn't even do K-ohms. Is it the 900? Has the amp clamp and stuff. It does not read, that model did not read K-ohms. They have a new version of that out that does do the K-ohms. Yeah. They missed the boat on that one. Boy, they sure did. Yeah, the 902. Hey, is the 902 the new model number that reads K-ohms, or is that the old one that didn't read the K-ohms? I have that one at the day job. I'm not allowed to video at the day job. It's a shame. I work on some crazy stuff. You guys would be blown away. You'd love it. What are you guys paying for a jug of R22 these days? No idea. 902 FC. So the 902 is the old one. Is the hey Chris Cooley, is the FC, is that the new version that'll read the K-ohms? Felipe, I see you too. I see you, Felipe. R22 versus 404A. Yeah, well, go 404A, man. R22 is over. Unless you're talking air conditioning applications. But for refrigeration applications, there's no need to even buy R22 anymore. Do you work on rooftop units at the day job? Dude, I work on chillers, boxcar units, boilers, a lot of BMS stuff, big units. Units as big as my house. We got skyscrapers at work, a lot of VAVs. We even still got old pneumatics. We got buildings that still run on pneumatics, so we do air compressors, vacuum pumps in the science buildings, steam boilers, anything you could think of for a science application or engineering type stuff. And what else? There's all kinds of silly things. Yeah, it would make a great YouTube channel. Steam is scary stuff. We got a hot oil steam system in a building there. And so this is the safety feature. If it smells like French fries fryer, run. Yep. Yeah, they use it for sterilization to get the steam to sterilize all the stuff for their experiments and stuff. So, you know, whatever you think of colleges, there's good and bad. So the good part is they're doing research for cancer cures for kids' cancer. So there's scientists up there using the labs, and they're working on research for cancer cures. HIV cures, and they're having really good success with stuff. I don't know if they're going to get into this COVID thing. I don't think that would happen at the university level at our school. That might be something bigger like UCLA or San Francisco, something like that. How smart am I working on all that different equipment? Not very. I read a lot of manuals. I wing a lot of stuff. I ask a lot of questions. I will give you guys this heads up though. If we get through this thing and you want to switch careers and be in demand and make a lot of money, is get into the building management systems, BMS, EMS, get into the programming of it, get into the hardware side of it, all of it. I can get onto my university, everything in my school on this iPhone that I'm broadcasting to you guys right now. I could turn things on, turn things off, see what they're doing, see what's broken, see what's working. check the schedules, run histories on stuff, get the sequence of operation, the whole deal. Um, and that's that. We have openings at the university we can't fill for those positions. Well, that's because on the outside it pays really, really well. At the school, it's a trade-off. You're going to get your benefits and your vacation time, things like that, but it pays less than what the union's paying on the outside. Yeah, I could turn things off right now with my iPhone, but I'd probably end up going straight to jail. They can track everybody that's on there and see every move you make and things like that. But yeah, you could turn the whole place off. But yeah, that wouldn't be the smartest thing to do. I need to go recycle this box. Yeah, don't do it. It's a Big 10-4, Rich. Um, there it is, social distancing. We're doomed. We are absolutely doomed. Them kids, they're gonna get all of us old fuckers. Yeah. Shit. Yep. What can you do? There's nothing you can do. Yep. We got fire eyes and Hoffman steam traps. That school's 50 years old, so we have all that stuff. Steam traps leak by all the time. For a while there, we were trying to rebuild a bunch of them, but we'll end up just replacing them now. You can still get them. And we still got the fire eyes on the boilers, and we got the purple eye. It's still all in play out there. That's one of the biggest problems at the day job is Father Time's catching up with that place. And so you end up I gotta put the trash cans away with you guys. And you end up repairing a lot of stuff that needs to be replaced. They just don't have the money to replace it or the time. Like, when are you gonna schedule the time? Find the money, schedule the time, and replace it, so you gotta repair it. And I still have a lot of that mentality at NorCal. I probably fix too much junk that I should be having them replace. Yeah, it's one of my, the purple peepers. There you go. The purple peeper flame sensor. Yeah. Well, the shop I used to work for, me and the owner are still good friends. He called me yesterday. He just got a job up at the college to change out 90, I think it's 98 furnaces. They were all old plus 80s. And so they're going to do like 98s, almost 100, and they got to switch it over to plus 90s. And so he's the general on the job, even though he's the HVAC contractor. And so he had to get carpenters involved and plumbers. And it came out to over $1 million for the project for 98 furnaces. But it's going to be a lot of work, They're going to have to figure out how they're going to run all those flue pipes. And I was telling them, make sure you get the drainage right on those flue pipes, or we're boned. We'll be boned down the road. So you gotta love it. Later, Jameson Ashburn. Adios, amigo. Let's see, I'm about out of shtick. That's all my shtick, all my comedy. Oh, here, I'll show you guys a funny one. I love making you guys laugh. So, yes, I think I was telling you earlier, I haven't been drinking since November, but I used to love to crush the beers. I'd have a couple at a buddy's house or something and come home. And you can see my ladder on the van. And look who backed into the light. But that's not all, because he also got the downspout too. That was me. Yep. Doing my best. Yeah, I need to recycle this box tomorrow. I'll get it out of here mañana. We got the old folks place called the Gray Bears, and they do all the recycling over there. I heard they weren't taking cardboard anymore because the price of cardboard went way down. I don't know if that's true or not. That'd be a total shame if we're still not recycling. I don't know why Chevy Astro vans are like $7,000. Probably because they don't make them anymore. I got this one for $500, and it had 61,000 miles on it, but I bought it from the university. This thing's not even broken in, dude. I only got 80,000 on it. Yeah, Chris, I came in hot, crooked, and stupid, and I took all that shit out. And I've been too busy to fix it. Probably right now is a good time. After I do this job tomorrow, and I got 2 on Saturday, I'll be all caught up. Maybe I'll go over and get a piece of downspout. I have the house paint, and that light's at Home Depot. Maybe I'll get a freshie. No, I didn't have to work on it at all. It even came with new tires. They get rid of stuff up there. It's a trip. They have a surplus yard, and there's like 3 or 4 full-size Ford vans back there right now, probably that are only at 50,000 miles, 50 or 60,000. But I was trying to get one for a friend that's a general, and they kind of got the sales on hold right now. But I think they'll try and get $1,000 for the full-size vans. Who doesn't love drinking? Shit, I could go for a beer right now, but I've been on such a good run, I might as well keep it going. Keep it going. Shit, nowadays they might look at your ATM records and go, oh, you bought a 12-pack last week. No ventilator for you. Who knows what's going to happen? I could see that happening. Yeah, Mike, they are a little bit small. I've done everything I can to set that thing up with my little drawer units. You have to look at my van tour video that's up there. I tried my best. This is like the little daughter's room. It's all full of Korean K-pop band boys. Look at those kids love that K-pop stuff, dude. There's my backyard. I got my garden going. I'll show you guys that. I got the tomatoes in. I got the peppers going. I didn't plant any habaneros. This little rainstorm took a beating on them. I got my cilantros starting to go. Starting to take off. And I think we got some pumpkins and some squash going. Means these guys are going to end up vining up here. I'll get some greens out of those guys. Where is the weed? It's a little early to plant the ganj. Yeah, drink like 3 for me. Garage, college, drink a 6er for me. Inside grow. Yeah, well, those guys grow all the time. I do a lot of air conditioning for those guys. Dude, they got it down to a science. Later, I got to run to the liquor store. I love it. Felipe, I'm at the liquor store. What are you getting, Felipe? Negro Modelos? Here, Felipe. Check that out. Yeah, that's the AstroTurf. It looks good, huh? I used to have a hot tub right there, but the hot tub, it wore out, so I removed it. I don't know what I'm going to do with that space, but that was the hot tub. And I used to have a big old tiki bar right here. It was a nice big tiki bar. But I was drinking too much. The old lady had me take it down, dude. When the kids were little, you could see by all the propaganda in my backyard. It was the cantina. It was the hangover maker. We used to throw darts right there and get pickled to the max. Like everything was Guinness. Diners. Look at this poor dude. Oh, party's over. Party's over, old friend. Yeah. Oh, hey, John, what's up? I took a sawzall to your old hot tub. Were you one of the guys that came and chopped it up? That was the best $200 I ever spent. Felipe's getting milk. I got Biltwell helmets. I still have the old Gringo, but the new Gringo, it has the safety rating. So it's got more padding inside. The old one, it was DOT, but it wasn't like super duper good. That's the Gringo. And then the new Gringo has the padding like the lane splitter. This is the lane splitter. And it doesn't have a Snell rating, but it is DOT rated. You get the Simpson, you get the Snell rating too. A little more safety rating. There's all my stickers. I got the Fuck It sticker. Fuck it. Got my Santa Cruz sticker. Got my Prince logo on the back. I'm a huge Prince fan. That guy was the Jimi Hendrix of our time. That guy could shred the guitars. Got the F-bombs, Niners. That's it. My Biltwell sticker. And then I had on the Gringo, I had found this Japanese drum sticker when I was in Japan. That's about it. Felipe, I have some avocado seeds. It takes so damn long for those trees to fruit. I think I'll just keep buying them at the store. Sterling Archer, I like the Japanese helmets. Simpson full face helmet saved my life. Yeah, Rich. That's the one I want to get, dude. I want to get the Simpson. What is it? The Bandit. It's got the Snell rating and the whole deal. Those helmets are for real. You'll know how much safety rating a helmet has by the price. Like, I think those are $200 and something, and a Simpson helmet's going to be about $500. So, you know, I wouldn't ride without a full face helmet anymore, though. I had a 3/4 helmet back in the day. Nah. It's just so much more comfortable with the full face. I even rode through the heat in Texas with a full face. It's fine. Yeah, Rich, you're right. What is your life worth to you? $500 is nothing for a helmet. That's low price. People spend more than that on a pair of shoes and a jacket. You're absolutely correct. Oh yeah, how do you pronounce those? The RI helmets? Those are really good helmets. Those are super good helmets. How are my Testo 550s doing, Felipe? They're doing great. I want to know why Rick has a problem with those. He always bags on his 550s. I'm going to have to ask him to do a video about that. Maybe one of you guys could tell him I said that. He's always bagging on his 550s because he had the 589s or whatever. I think for the price point for $150, those 550s are killer. What do you guys think? Oh, Chris Bevins has the RI helmet too. That a boy. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I think I'm gonna go Simpson Bandit. You know, where the top of the head has the three ripples. They probably did that for. It's probably got something to do with wind. I bet it does. I went down hard, tore off the front chin guard, had a hell of a knot on my head. I would not be with you if I had not had anything less on. That's shit. Good thing you had the helmet, dude. We are banging work here in Florida. I kind of figured you guys were. I always watch Eric M's feed on Instagram. The guy does killer work. He's like a real super tech, like for reals ones. He works on a lot of different stuff and always does a good job. But yeah, he looks like he's been super busy there in Florida. Sterling Archer, my Testo 557s do my head in. The low side keeps reading funny, losing calibration, etc. How much were those? How much did those cost? You get the 550s for $150. So I figure if you get 3 years out of them at $150, taking a whooping. I know that seems ridiculous, but you probably did okay in today's world. I run my analogs a lot. I used them today. I'll probably use them tomorrow too. Oh, and Rich still looks good. You know, hey Rich, I had a friend tell me he does motorcycle training, but he's one of the liquor distributors, and he told me this years ago about helmets. He asked me, do you wear a full face helmet? I'm like, yeah. He goes, good. I go, what about you? He goes, I've never worn anything else. He goes, I like to eat with my mouth. He's like, you don't want to lose your bottom piece of your jaw. So he's like, always wear a full face helmet. The 557s are more expensive. Yep, always full face. I like it in hot weather even. It's quiet in there. I do. So what I do is I ride. Here's my bike. I ride with my earbuds in because I do like to listen to the music and stuff, especially on long rides. And with the full face helmet and your earbuds, you're good to go. Oh, and then where's my communication thing? Me and Eric, my buddy Eric and I, we rode for years and years and years without the communication, and we got the Cardo. We bought the Cardo twin pack. Here it is. Let me get this off of there. So this is it's got the JBL speakers and it's got the little pads and then the microphone. And boy, did that change up the rides. And you could take your phone calls and your music goes through there from your iPhone and whatnot. And it only took about 15 minutes with that thing. We got it all dialed in, and then the dick jokes started coming out, and then the fart jokes. And then it was all like, hey, look over there. Look at those titties. You know. All right, John's on his third year going into his 550s. All he needs is a new pipe clamp. Shit, I've probably had mine as long as you've had yours, John. I think we probably got them around the same time, I'm thinking. And I haven't had a hiccup yet, but you do more air conditioning than me, so I'll do a lot of jobs where I'm not using the clamps as much on the refrigeration calls. But 3 years and only one pipe clamp out of the 550s, to me, you got your money's worth out of them already, and they're still going, so I think you're doing good. I haven't tried the new S-Mans yet. At my day job, I have the old S-Mans, and they're still hanging tough. They're still working. I did have to send them back one time, and they rebuilt them once. But that was a couple years ago. But I don't know anything about the new ones. But I like the size of the Testos, how small they are, the little 550s. Field piece or Testo probes? Andrew K. Gotta go. I have to give the nod to the field piece. I was hard on them when they first came out because their app sucked, and it did. They fixed their app. Their app now that they have for them is excellent. And then, of course, with the Measure Quick, I don't know why you would not use Measure Quick. Even if you buy the Testo probes, use the Measure Quick app. Testos, base application. Their app on the phone is better than Field Pieces. But I'm probably just saying that because I was more used to it. But Field Pieces new apps, it's flawless and good. It has a lot of good stuff on it. But you could even mix match. You can buy both sets of probes and use it on Measure Quick. It's what Bergman's done with that app is absolutely game changing. I'd kiss that guy if I met him. That thing's so good. It's a great app. Yeah, they need to add a probe for the outdoor air. If you use Measure Quick, Rich, you could use a Testo probe for your outdoor air. But I don't know if you're talking about the gauges or their app. But with the Measure Quick app, you can mix match probes. Oh, the 550s are I don't know what the German Kurds francs, 300 francs in Germany. I don't know what that is US. They're $150 US. If you get them with, I think that's if you get them without the probes, right? Without the pipe clamps. You can buy them. And without the hoses. Yeah. You got your mask. You got your gloves and your mask. You need a biosuit. No, I don't want nothing from that store. I bought groceries already. We're good. The old lady's going to the store. I was joking with her. I'm like, you got your biosuit? 300 euros. What's 300 euros US money? Oh, John says Sterling's Testos in Germany are made in Germany. Ours are the Chinese version is why they cost less. That makes sense, John. Oh, man. See, the trick is to get with Sterling, funnel him the money to get the German-made ones, and then have him ship those out to the States. There you go. You guys could have a little side business to get the good stuff. Everyone swore by the German-made Testos over the Chinese-made ones. My Chinese ones are hanging in there. Their app, I'll pick up a Testo for the outdoor aero. Field Piece has to get on board with being able to add sensors to their app. Yeah, their app, I don't use their app. It's gotten better than when it first came out, but I just use that Measure Quick app. That thing is amazing. It's pretty much, it's almost ridiculous. It's like cheating. I'll do it this summer. I'm going to put my kid in the van with me this summer. And I'm going to show him how to hook the probes up on package units. See if he can get through them with just the Measure Quick app, giving him information. See what questions he asks me. See how we make out. I want to see if it'll point him in the right direction enough. I got a feeling it'll get him close. Sterling wants to keep half for a commission. Hey, you got to make money at it. Dude, could you imagine how much the shipping would cost to send a set of gauges from Germany to the U.S.? Because it's got to get on an airplane. And after the dust settles from this COVID thing, could you imagine how expensive shipping's going to be? Man, it'll probably cost as much for the gauges as it will be to ship it, I bet. That'd probably be $150 to ship it. Oh, thanks, Rich. You know, I bought the bike at Laidlaw's Harley Davidson in Baldwin Park, and they were so cool down there. I bought the exhaust. I bought my seat. I ended up putting the crash bar on myself. He let me buy all the stuff, send it to him, and then they put it on. So I got the bike, the Lowrider S, at MSRP, which I think from Harley Davidson was like $17,900. I paid cash for the bike, so I don't have a payment on it, and I traded my Victory. And then he dealed me a lot of stuff, dude. Unbelievable. So I didn't have to pay any markup for the exhaust. I got that exhaust for $580 on Dennis Kirk. I paid more for my seat than I did my exhaust. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny. And then I wanted the Russ. We're in the Mount Fairing because we'll do a lot of long rides, dude. This thing blocks the wind so good. And instead of getting like a street glide or a road glide, and it's where it has all the infotainment, your phone's going to be your infotainment, and it's never going to go out of date. You're always going to upgrade your phone. And I like the iPhone stuff, so you'll always have the newest version of every app, GPS, radar for the rain, all that stuff right here on your phone. I could have put a stereo in there, but I was like, why? I like my headphones, or that, we're talking smack on the Cardo and the helmets. So yeah, I think Harley Davidson did a good job on this lowrider. Probably if they could get the price point down for the regular Joe, it would have been a lot better, I think. But they did. I think they did a good job. The rim color is a trip. See, my guitar is like a gold, and then I got the brass covers. The brass almost matches the rims, really close. I got the derby cover and the timing cover. That's all I really did to it. The rest of the bike's stock. I'm not going to crack into the engine. It goes fast enough for me. I like the gas mileage on it. I think on a full tank of gas, I could get over 220 miles out of a tank of gas. So I'll take it. People put cams in them and stuff, and then your gas mileage goes down. Shit, at my age, I got nothing to prove. I don't need to be. I'm not going to do a wheelie, and I don't need to go smoke anybody off the line. Oh, thanks, Rich. I had a Norton 550. Guess how old I am? Yeah. There's a guy up in Bonnie Doon up here that has a whole collection of Norton motorcycles. He has a lavender farm, and he makes lavender soap. And I fixed a old Coca-Cola cooler in his garage one day. But that was before all the iPhones and shit. I'd love to get up there and take a picture of his collection. Oh, the king of the live feeds is in. John H.V.A.C. John H.V.A.C. What's up? Did you go to Del Taco with your $20? Seven-day ride. Wow, repeat my name. Way to go, man. Oh, In-N-Out's way better than Del Taco. When I went to Salinas today, I thought about going to In-N-Out because the guys there at the parts house, they had just got back with their stash. They had their hamburgers and their milkshakes. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll go to In-N-Out. And I was like, screw that, dude. That thing's probably a hotbed for the COVID. I'm like, I'll just go home and make a peanut butter and jelly. Oh, hey, Dave. Hey, the day job's up and running, dude. That place doesn't close down. They got us down to 2 days a week because we have 8 mechanics. So we each get 2 days. I work Mondays and Wednesdays now at the day job. Yeah, so everybody gets 2 days. So it's 2 mechanics on shift, 7 days a week. And I get Mondays and Wednesdays. $900 Ninja. Oh, yeah, Rich, that's a real bike, dude. See, now those are the bikes that are made for power, dude, the Ninjas and stuff. Guys trying to put power into these things, I don't understand it. It's called a cruiser for cruising. Right, that's what I always thought. My Victory was a good bike. Do you guys remember that bike? The Victory stock motor, actually, I'll say this. The Harley Milwaukee 8 114 is about as equal to that Victory 106. Really, really similar. The gearing's different. Off the line, this bike will take it, but I think at the top, I think the Victory would get it. And that's both engines stock. That's how advanced those Victory motors were. Those were damn good bikes. Of course, this is a pushrod engine, so the Victory was a overhead cam with chain. It had a chain drive. There's no push rods. It was a really advanced motor. They did a good job on those. Went down on a Honda 750 Super Sport. Friday night in the rain. Cut off on the highway. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, but Dave, here's the thing. I work for the state of California, dude. I'm getting paid for my days not working. I try, that's I've always tried to tell you guys on this channel that the NorCal's the second job. I need to write a book about how to do it. You guys could get a stationary job that's one of these good jobs. You get that dialed in, and then you can have your business on the side, and you can really get ahead in life. Of course, that's before this pandemic thing. We'll see what happens going forward. But as of right now, we work 2 days, and then we're getting what's called admin leave. They gave us up to 16 days. Supposedly, we're going to be back to work on April 7th. We'll see how that works. If the governor, or I don't know if that goes by the county or the governor, or how that works. We're probably mandated by the county. So if Santa Cruz County pulls their shelter in place, I'm pretty sure we're back at work. Now, if the governor steps in and says, no, we need to shelter in place longer, I'm pretty sure my county will go lock, stock, and barrel with his decision. We'll have to see. We'll make some videos about that as it keeps going. Wow, Rich, you're hardcore, dude. 6 months in a body cast, and you're right back on the bike. That's freaking awesome. Hey, Dave, Dave Jugman, are the kids out of school and you guys are just getting all caught up on your maintenance and stuff? That's how it is where we're at the university. So they're doing their classes remotely on computers. I work on a lot of hydronics at my day job. That whole campus is heated by water. A lot of hydronic stuff. Yeah, I can dig that. Repeat my name. If you watch my videos, I ride a lot in the country on the back roads, but I do got to jump on the freeways when I go see people and stuff. But people in cars nowadays. Last year was a really bad. Actually, the last 2 years, all the people I follow on Instagram, especially in Southern California on motorcycles, has been really, really bad, dude. A lot of people going down. A lot of people passed away. Just brutal, and that's men and women riders. That's just tough. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard May 5th, and they're gonna try and ramp the schools back up. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't like to drink and ride motorcycles at all. I crack up. Everywhere you go, everyone rides their bike to the bar and then has beers. Um, I've done it. I try not to, but it's probably one of the dumbest things to do on planet Earth. The way I like to do it is we go out on these rides and stuff. I'm like, fuck, let's ride all day, get back to where we're camping or hanging out, and then annihilate ourselves. That's how I like to do it. Ride all day, get some video, get some pictures, have a good time, chuck it up. And then when you're all parked for the night, on the way back to the campground or wherever you're hanging out at, buy a 12-pack and a bottle, and let's see how shitty we feel when we wake up the next day. And it's usually pretty shitty. Yeah, I got one in college, Rich. She's home. She was doing class today, and I got one that's a junior in high school. We'll see how it all works out. Oh yeah, it's a good plan. The wife, where she works at the bar, it's like a bar restaurant. They shut the doors, so she had to file for unemployment. We'll see how that goes. If yeah, we'll just see how long this shit happens. What do you guys think, honestly? You think California's going to reopen on April 7th? What are we looking at? Is that another week? One more week of this? I'm thinking not a chance in hell. Especially when the news starts showing what's going on in New York City the next week and a half. What do you guys think? Yeah, Rich, you're right. When I ride the bike, I'm always looking for people driving on their phones, and I'm always trying to watch out for them doing their stuff. Absolutely, it's a whole new way to ride. You can't take nothing for granted, not 1 second. John says another month. John H.V.A.C. I think you're about right, John H.V.A.C. What's going on in New York City? Absolutely nothing. Nothing's going on in New York City. 1,500 cases in Georgia. I think done here. Are you in class right now? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thought she was in class. I'm going upstairs. You can see how messy my room is. What did New York City have yesterday? Look, I'm getting my taxes all together. Look at Indy's sheltering in place. Shelter in place, Indy. You're smart. I don't know. Oh, let's see. This is where it goes down right here. I gotta pay the man. 1,500 cases in Georgia. Yeah, they're not even tested in California. We don't even know how many cases we have. Curtis, what's up? You're in the house, dude. Hey, are you still selling those fake train units? What were those called? God, I can't remember what those things are called. I still haven't seen any of those out here. I only see them on videos. They're not Arctic Air. What were they called? Oh, Cece wants to see the cat. That's Indy right there. She's chilling. Hey, Indy, what's up? Ameristar. Curtis, are you still selling Ameristar? Indy, what do you think about Ameristar units? She's pissed right now. She's not happy about it. I came up here and disturbed her nap time. Yeah, Pete, get some Netflix in. I was watching that Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber documentary. Have you guys watched that? That was pretty good. I think I'm only on episode 3 or 4. I got to tune back in. That guy's an absolute nut job. Hey, Mars, that's Mars. That's my daughter's cat. He just came here from Baltimore. Yeah, day and night is Carrier's low end. And then there's Bryant is above day and night, and then Carrier. And they used to have the BDP units back in the day. All right, 9,000 square foot cooler. Make that money, Curtis. We moved up to the big boy projects. Instead of the bot air, now you're doing some real cooling. Oh, that's good. John's been watching Columbo. Columbo was the greatest detective ever. Everyone should get on a bike. You'd see how much the cars and trucks don't see you. I've always thought that too. Put everybody on a motorcycle, then they'd understand what's going on out there. Although a lot of people on bikes do stupid shit too. Oars, get in your tree. There you go. He knows what's up. Where's your toys at? Well, let's see. Come on, you're on TV. Woo. Get some, Mars. Yeah, Curtis, get some pictures of that thing. You should videotape your install and make a refrigeration YouTube channel. I love the big footage of cooling better than cars, trucks, buses, AC, cool as well. CC could take him. Ah, shit. Mars is a baby. He wouldn't even play with CC. He's all nervous. She just got that cat. Oh, back in the garage. Yeah, Curtis, do it. Curtis Refrigeration and Oasis Refrigeration and H.V.A.C. And then you could do both HVAC and refrigeration videos. And then I'll mail you a Vangina plate, and you can put the Vangina front plate on your van, dude. It'd be awesome. No, I haven't looked, Zach. I haven't seen any of the 1, 2, 3, 4 YF. I know it's in the cars. That's all I know about it, but I haven't played with it yet. Oh, look at Curtis is cracking up. He's like, yeah. Dude, you drive that thing around, the old lady will whoop your ass, dude. Mine gets all pissed off about it sometimes. Then she forgets it's on the van, dude. She's like, would you take that thing off of there? That's degrading. Like, sure, yeah, I'll take it off. But I don't. I leave it on there. Oh. Dude, when I started, we would sell R12. Check this out. 1987, I got in the work truck for the first time. We used to have 50-pounders, cylinders of R12, 22, and 502. And R12 was 35 cents a pound. I think that's all it was. Dude, we used to use it to blow out the condensers, to blow out the drain lines. No wonder there was a hole in the ozone. We use that shit for everything. It worked good. Yeah, it worked good. We used to there used to be a lot of belt drive compressors, and we would just walk into the equipment room and cut the suction line and just blow the gas. Some guys I don't even think guys would hook a hose up. They would just crack the valves. We'd just go up there and cut the suction line if we were going to have to do like a repipe. And then you just walk out of there, come back when it was all blown out. Oh, yeah. It's funny, too. The old systems used to hold so much charge. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why we used to do that. Because now the new systems, you got the same size walk-in box with a third of the charge that we used to have. I don't know if you guys remember that. Remember, you go to a walk-in box, it'd be like 15-pound charge, 20 pounds of gas in that freaking thing. Big old receiver on it. And now it might have 8 pounds of gas to run the same size walk-in box. Oh, put a hose in a bucket of water to keep the noise down. That's a good one, Rich. Yeah, CO2 has a huge future. I don't know how they're going to do it in medium temp units, but it's all R290 here, Sterling. They're going propane in the United States for all the little reach-ins. I don't think it's going to leave. That's going to be our gas going forward. Yeah, old remote ice makers, 17 pounds. You're right, Chris. I remember that. The old 502, the R502 ones. Yeah, I like that. I like the hose trick for the noise. That makes perfect sense. All right, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I don't know if I got any new songs left into me. My little John Frusciante song was fun. I don't even know how I came up with the bass line. It just came to me. It's funny. I don't even have an amplifier. I do everything into my iPhone or to the iPad, and use the GarageBand app. And I don't even know if we can put this down here. I need to come up with the Pluggo Buggo song. Is what I need to do. I don't even know if I have anything to hold the camera. That's too high. Right there, that'll work. I need to come up with a Pluggo Buggo song. Two fingers, man. We do it all with two fingers. I think I'm tuned down to D right now. No, we got standard tuning going. Yeah, I gotta come up with the Pluggo Buggo. Because the Pluggo Buggo could be your indoor coil or your outdoor coil. You know? Here it is live. Pluggo. Buggo. Pluggo Buggo. I gotta do better than that, man. Come on. Pluggo Buggo. When your coil's all plugged up. And it's greasy too. That's when you know that you got it going. It's Pluggo Buggo for me and you. Pluggo Buggo. Modelos are better than Corona song. Well, that's true. I like the Modelo Negros a lot. You guys ever drink Bohemia? That's really good Mexican beer. Bohemia. All right, gentlemen, ladies, you guys all have a good night. The daughter's got a snake in here. Look, he's bulging out. You can see his little pattern right there. He's like too big for his rock. He's like one of those pythons or boas or something. But all right, I'll check you guys later.